Much, Brittany. Current temperatures sit in the 60s for the lower elevations with the 40s and 50s for the mountains. So as you step outside, I would say skip the jacket, but keep it handy for later today as some of these storms will be capable of producing bursts of heavy rain, also gusty winds and hail. So you'll definitely want to have the rain jacket and the umbrella handy on a day like today. Live HD Doppler radar showing dry conditions for southern Colorado. However, just a few spotty showers are noted in the mountains and also for the northern portion of the state. Throughout the rest of the morning, there's still that possibility for a few of these showers along the I-25 corridor, staying light this morning and kind of picking up some steam as we go throughout the day. 10:30 shows these showers along the Palmer Divide, also through the interstate and for Teller County. These showers and storms will continue moving off to the east, so by the lunch hour, we will still be dealing with some of this rain for the interstate and for some of the mountains, but overall, that bullseye impacting the area mid-morning will have moved off to the east. Here we are at 2:15. A good amount of clouds still to go around across southern Colorado. That will hinder our high temperatures from really getting all that warm. 5:15 shows this bullseye that develops near and along the Palmer Divide, and that will move off to the north and to the east throughout the evening. Bottom line, strong to severe storms throughout the day, especially this afternoon. Cloudy skies and those temperatures not all that warm. I'll show you that in a moment. But first, just a quick glance at just how much rain we could see through tomorrow morning. And again, everyone's aware that this is just one computer model and we look at several others. But just as a generalization, we could see more than a half an inch in Colorado Springs by tomorrow morning and about a third of an inch in Pueblo. Some of these showers and storms focused for Trinidad as well and portions of the high terrain. Highs today reaching the 70s and the 80s. So just as I mentioned earlier, a lot of those clouds will kind of hinder and prevent those temperatures from kind of reaching their normal values. For the eastern plains, we'll be reaching the mid to upper 80s with 78 for Alamosa and the 50s through the 70s for the mountains and the valleys. Temperatures tomorrow, thanks to some sunshine, will start to boost into the low 80s in Colorado Springs. We'll stay nice and dry and warm Thursday into Friday. Soak it up while you can, because look at the weekend. Temperatures still expected to range in the 80s, but we have the chance for some isolated afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Your weekend doesn't look to be a washout, but even still, the afternoons could kind of pose a problem for folks hoping to be outside. 84 today in Pueblo with temperatures boosting to the low 90s by tomorrow, low to mid 90s Thursday and Friday, staying dry through Saturday in Pueblo with those showers resuming on Sunday. In Canyon City, we'll reach 83 for today's high temperature, and over the next few days, we'll teeter in the upper 80s and low 90s with some of the upper 80s Saturday and into Sunday. So I kind of wish I could switch out Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, and Friday for you because I know everyone wants to be outside climbing and hiking. But again, best time for being outdoors this week will be Thursday and Friday. Finally, in Teller County, 70 will be what we reach today, with the 70s the rest of the way on out. Now, we are also looking at some reduced visibility across portions of the region. We'll be breaking that down and also talking about your day forecast next.
Oh, if only you had the power to move days around like that.
If only I could, yes. Storm tracker powers are limited.
All right. Thanks, Abby.
Now we're going to check in one final time with Paul Richards at KRDO News Radio for your time saver traffic.